accidente y se seccionó. Tremendo.
Today we're telling you this beautiful rescue story from the World Animal Awareness Channel. Our collaboration with the channel is helping us reach more and more people, get a wider audience, as well as fundraise in ways we couldn't do it before. Please watch this video. It's a full rescue story, and please don't forget to donate at the end. Everything, all the proceeds from this fundraiser are coming to us. This is really helpful. Please donate. Thank you very much. And watch the video to the end. It helps.
It's an animal world out there. Watch the World Animal Awareness Society channel and feel right at home. Come, sit, subscribe, and stay a while.
And today we rescued a dog that has been trying to survive out there with a broken leg for God knows how long. Have a look at this. This is Bianca.
¿Cómo ha ido? ¿Cómo se está? Paliza de viaje. Paliza de viaje. 4 horas, Barcelona. Buah.
¡Hala!
No he estado cómodo en ningún momento. No he estado nada cómodo.
Ya no se podía colocar de la cámara. Es que tiene...
Doler. Ah.
What a disaster. That leg has such a bad fracture. This must be so painful for her. La tiene así desde hace ya tiempo. Look at this. It's all full of mites. Está lleno de ácaros. Bueno. Jairo, we have to take her to the hospital.
Okay.
Okay.
Ya, Peque, ya. Muy bien. ¿Qué tal?
Oh, buenos días, ¿qué tal?
Sí. Pues mira, hoy lo traemos. Guapa.
Pero qué cosa más deliciosa que eres, oye. Tiene muy buen color. Claro. Aquí hay una atrofia muscular.
There's muscular atrophy here. It will take a very long time with this injury.
Lesión aquí.
Lo típico de ya se soldará solo, ¿no?
Sí. Aquí le falta todo el...
El tendón.
Yes, here the entire tendon is missing. There was some accident and it got severed.
Se ha cicatrizado todo solo,
Sí,
claro.
ha cicatrizado, sí.
Vaya tela.
Vaya tela, lo que tú dices. Y el tiempo que lleva...
And goodness knows how long it's been like this.
Tremendo. Pero bueno, así todo, es muy amable con nosotros.
Sí.
Vamos un poco.
We're doing the preliminary research before considering surgery.
Te hacemos placas también, ¿vale?
Sí, 11 radiografías.
Sí.
Bianca is an Iibizan Hound, an ancient breed used for hunting. She is among the fastest and most agile dogs, capable of extraordinary feats of agility and endurance. Yet here she is, surrounded by strangers trying to help her. Bianca's Achilles tendon is ruptured, causing her immense pain and rendering her leg completely useless. Bianca will never be the same until we manage to repair her leg and restore her to health.
Y lo vamos directamente de laditos, la perdemos sin molestarle, para ponerla encima de la mesa, de lateral. Así, con mucho cuidado ahí y acariciarlo. Bueno, hemos hecho un estudio radiológico para ver un poco el todo.
We've conducted a radiological study to see everything.
Y luego, pues bueno, pues el tema es que la patita queda suelta.
The leg remains loose because there was an accident, and the Achilles tendon got severed.
Tendón de Aquiles, ¿vale?
Tendría que ir por aquí.
Sí, eso iría así, aquí.
We're going to transfer the information to the specialist so they can make a plan.
Al especialista para que haga un planteamiento. Yo creo que
I think we might need to do an arthrodesis to make the leg functional.
para que la pata sea funcional. Esa es un poco la idea.
Los resultados, ¿cómo los ves?
Lo que es la hematología,
Sí.
As for the blood test, there's a slight shortage of red blood cells. Everything else is normal. It's minimal anemia. We're awaiting the results for leishmaniasis. It's something we want to rule out before proceeding with surgery.
Vale, perfecto.
We don't know how long Bianca has been suffering like this. Her Achilles tendon is severed. She cannot use her leg. She is in so much pain. The poor baby couldn't step on her leg, so she was trying to hold it. Unbelievable. Bianca is now at the hospital. She's getting ready for surgery. Please donate. Help us save her. Thank you. As you know, we have a new rescue dog. Her name is Bianca, a beautiful Iibizan Hound, same breed as Winston, that has been found by the side of the road with a ruptured Achilles tendon. There's no knowing how long ago it happened, but I tell you, the pain is indescribable. She cannot step on that leg. And when she steps, I mean, the images are just heartbreaking. Anybody that understands a little bit about dogs, you know what she's going through. Well, yesterday I uploaded the video in which I showed the rescue when she came to us and we took her to the hospital. The video is very moving, but there is something that you don't know. Many people ask us if we have an animal protection law in this country. And the answer is yes, we do. But this animal protection is incomplete, or actually more than incomplete. It's wrong. This animal protection was passed under the pressure of the lobby of the hunting groups, and it specifies that dogs that are used for hunting, working dogs like Winston, like Bianca, are not protected by the law because they're tools at the hands of hunters. They have a different legal status. So if something like this happens to, I don't know, another dog, a Chihuahua or a retriever or a golden retriever or a Labrador, this dog will be protected by the law. But because this dog is a Podenco, an Iibizan Hound, or a Greyhound, a Galgo, it's not protected. This is one of the cruelest ironies of the legal framework in this country. And this is why we're here. And this is why we rescue these kind of dogs. Actually, we rescue any dog that has an injury that needs attention. But I tell you, Bianca's case is especially tragic. Please have a look at this again. This is Bianca, and she needs your help.
Heat waves pose a serious threat to dogs and cats, especially in places like Spain, where the heat can be extreme during the summer. Dogs, in particular, are at risk due to their inability to regulate their body temperature as efficiently as we do. They can suffer from heat strokes, which are dangerous and potentially lethal. Under these circumstances, during an intense heat wave hitting Spain, we have rescued Bianca.
¿Qué tal?
Oh, buenos días, ¿qué tal?
Sí, pues mira, hoy lo traemos. Tranquila, hembrita guapa.
Pero qué cosa más deliciosa que eres, oye. Tiene muy buen color, claro. Bueno, que hay una atrofia muscular.
There's muscular atrophy here. It will take a very long time with this injury.
Lesión aquí.
Lo típico de ya se soldará solo, ¿no?
Sí. Aquí le falta todo el...
Es el tendón.
Yes, here the entire tendon is missing. There was some accident and it got severed.
Se ha cicatrizado todo solo,
Sí,
claro.
ha cicatrizado, sí, sí.
Vaya tela.
Vaya tela, lo que tú dices. Y el tiempo que lleva...
And goodness knows how long it's been like this.
Tremendo. Pero bueno, así todo, es muy amable con
Sí,
nosotros.
sí.
Vamos un poco.
We're doing the preliminary research before considering surgery.
Te hacemos placas también, ¿vale?
Sí, vamos a hacer radiografías.
Sí.
Unfortunately, hunting dogs in Spain suffer from mistreatment and abuse, a problem that deserves our attention and action. They can be subjected to long days of strenuous work without sufficient rest, proper nutrition, or veterinary care. Some suffer from a lack of adequate shelter, medical attention, and social contact, causing them distress and suffering. We don't know how Bianca's life has been so far, but we do know it hasn't been good. Until now. We are here to transform Bianca's life, and for that we need you. Bianca needs us. With your collaboration, we can perform the surgery that Bianca needs and provide her with the necessary follow-up, including the rehabilitation and physiotherapy sessions she requires. Our ultimate goal is to find a family that will love her forever. Help us achieve this objective. Help us save Bianca. Thank you very much, everyone.
Y lo vamos directamente de ladito, sin molestarle, para ponerla encima de la mesa, lateral. Así, con mucho cuidado ahí y acariciarlo. Bueno, hemos hecho un estudio radiológico para ver un poco el todo.
We've conducted a radiological study to see everything.
Y luego, pues bueno, pues el tema es que la patita queda suelta.
The leg remains loose because there was an accident, and the Achilles tendon got severed.
Tendón de Aquiles, ¿vale?
Tendría que ir por aquí.
Sí, eso iría así, aquí.
We're going to transfer the information to the specialist so they can make a plan.
Al especialista para que haga un planteamiento. Yo creo que
I think we might need to do an arthrodesis to make the leg functional.
para que la pata sea funcional. Esa es un poco la idea.
Los resultados, ¿cómo los ves?
Lo que es la hematología.
Sí.
As for the blood test, there's a slight shortage of red blood cells. Everything else is normal. It's minimal anemia. We're awaiting the results for leishmaniasis. It's something we want to rule out before proceeding with surgery.
Vale, perfecto.
This is Bianca. She's at the hospital, ruptured Achilles tendon that needs fixing as soon as possible. She needs your help. Please, if you can, donate. Help us save her. Thank you.
¿Qué puedes? Así, de piernas, muy bien. Ups. La gente se va a confundir con Roy, pero no es Roy, no. No es Roy. Muy bien.
¿Cómo está?
Muy bien, está fantástica, súper contenta de estar con nosotros y haciendo amigos en Casa Grande.
Tiene pinta de ser bueno, ¿no?
Es muy buena, sí.
Ay, buena, es verdad.
Es miedosa, es muy liza.
Bueno, como todos los códigos. Tiene una vida un poco trágica, ¿verdad? Los pobres míos.
Ya, vale, ya está.
Oye, eres muy buena, eres muy buena.
Ya está. Muy bien, perfecto. Ya está.
Pues no sé què pensava, no tengo ni idea. O sigui que del grup A no n'hi havia. Està d'urgència, diu. Llibre de tapó i traus. I fiques farmacologia i bioquímica.
Tot el organisme.
Today was supposed to be a routine day in the operating theater. We've been preparing for Bianca's surgery for the past 2 weeks. Every instrument sterilized, every procedure reviewed, every team member briefed. This morning the atmosphere was tinged with hopeful anticipation. We prepped Bianca, shaved her leg, administered antibiotics and sedated her, before she was wheeled into the operation theater.
Es demasiado buena, tío.
¿Vamos por el borde interior?
Vale.
¿O cómo la queréis?
Sí, por allá.
Chica, no estés mal.
Inside, our trauma surgeon Antonio, a team of highly skilled nurses, and an experienced anesthesiologist were all ready to go.
Home, és que eres la més guapa de la clínica, doncs això ven molt.
Antonio, what's the plan?
We need to put this plate in her because she has a torn tendon, and this will stabilize the joint. This plate is placed like this. Wait a moment, I just noticed. This plate is for the other leg.
What's happened is that they've sent us the plate that corresponds to the other leg, as the thinner part should be at the bottom. Does the smooth part go on the inner or outer side?
This should be like this, but it's made for the other leg. This should go like this, on the inner side, but with the thicker part oriented this way.
Pero pues menos mal también, porque si llegas a abrir todo,
yo hubiera sido el pito de tu padre. Entonces sí que hubiera sido de llorar, de irme a llorar.
Chicos, cancelamos cirugía.
We're cancelling the surgery since they've made a mistake and sent us the plate for the other leg, so we'll do the surgery another day.
Para otro día.
Events like this illustrate the difficulty and how many things can impact events. Medicine is not an exact science, and many things can go wrong in the least expected way.
Cosas que pasan. Sin comentarios. No, cosas que pasan. Hasta luego. Hala, hasta luego. Qué ganas de irte tienes, chica. Pero no corras tanto.
It's moments like these that underscore the need for quality care, experienced professionals, and state-of-the-art medical equipment. But beyond all of this is the undeniable need for funding to sustain and improve our operations for the animals we rescue. Financial support not only helps us deal with unexpected complications, but also equips us to continue making life-changing interventions for animals like Bianca. These surgeries are intricate and complicated, requiring specialized training and resources that often come at a significant cost. When the unexpected occurs, having these resources in place can be the difference between life and death. Your generous donation will ensure we can continue this critical work, armed with everything we need to face whatever challenges come our way. Whether it's unexpected complications in surgery, new rescues with unknown medical histories, or simply the ongoing costs of care, your support makes it all possible. Please consider making a contribution today to help us get one step closer to ensuring that no animal has to suffer because we lack the resources to help. Every dollar makes a significant difference. Thank you for your continued support and for being a part of this incredible journey. Together, we can save more lives and respond effectively when the unexpected happens. Please donate and share to help us tell the world that we're here, ready to face whatever challenges come our way. This is the video you've been waiting for. About 3 weeks ago, we rescued Bianca, an amazing dog, an Iibizan Hound, completely white, a rarity. She had been abandoned by her owner, most probably a hunter, because she basically torn her Achilles tendon. So you could see her walking, dragging her leg. She couldn't step on that leg. She couldn't run. She was just completely incapacitated. It was really, really sad to see her like this. I raised some funds and we went into surgery. Unfortunately, during the first surgery, something went wrong. A human error, really. The company that produces the plates, the metal plates that we use to fix these injuries, sent us the wrong plate. They actually produced the reverse image, the mirror image. Human error, what can I say? So we had to wait a few more days. But finally, here it is, Bianca's surgery.
We're here at the Great House with Bianca, and we're on our way to Benissa so she can get her leg operation.
Okay.
Buenos días.
Buenas, señor Antonio, ¿cómo estás? Hola.
Chico guapo.
Bueno. Y es tu gran día, ¿eh?
Well, Bianca, it's a big day for you today. So, Bianca will definitely need some physical therapy to help her extend her leg because she's had it up high so long, the muscle has probably atrophied. So the physical therapy will definitely help her extend her leg. ¿Cómo estás? Nervous. Sí, ¿no? Yes. Se recuperó bien en casa de la sedación.
Sí.
Perfecto.
A ver si hoy sí, ¿no?
Hoy sí.
Hoy sí.
Yes, please.
Qué mimado está. Qué mimado.
The problem that Bianca has is that her Achilles tendon, which comes down here and is what helps keep her leg straight and helps with this movement, somehow has been sectioned off. That's why she doesn't lean on the front of her paw. She leans on half of her leg, which is very, very, very painful. So that's what we're going to try and fix today.
Ay.
Okay, so something really interesting that they're going to do with Bianca is that they're going to take a bit of bone from the hip and they're going to implant it here on this part of her leg to help the plate integrate much better with her bone, so it kind of fuses better and it doesn't create any rejection.
Ella dirá, me suena esta... Dice, recientemente me he notado parecida. ¿A que sí?
Antonio, ¿todo ok con la placa?
Creo que sí, ahora cuando lo saquemos vamos a ver.
Andrés como yo, que hace de todo. ¿Sí o no? Esta es la epidural, ¿verdad, Andrea?
De aquí de la pelvis,
sí,
y lo vamos a guardar para luego se lo vamos a insertar en el tobillo, para que haga la cicatrización
sí, ok,
del hueso, ¿vale?
The vet is now removing some hip bone to put onto the leg. Bones have different layers, so it's very important to get the correct type of bone. In this case, we need a more spongy type of bone. What this does is that it helps fuse the bones together, so it becomes all one big bone and helps with scarring and to help reduce rejection. So we've just closed the site where we've taken some of the hip bone, and now we're just getting ready to start on the leg.
Le pondremos todos los tornillos que hay ahí.
And now what they're going to do is introduce the little bone fragments into the cut they have there. So the bone has now been fixed, the plate is on, the bone fragments are in, and now it's time to close.
Ay, aquí durmiendo nuestra amiga Bianca. No se entera de nada.
Bianca's nice and sleepy. She doesn't feel a thing.
Perfecto. Ha quedado súper. Ha quedado muy bien contorneada la placa, todos los tornillos han quedado perfectos, de longitud. La verdad es que ha quedado muy bien, muy bien posicionada aquí, comprimida. Muy bien. Ha quedado muy bien.
Perfecto. Gracias, chicos. Sí, que hoy ha currado, hoy ha currado.
Okay, Bianca, we'll see you tomorrow, okay? You're gonna be so well taken care of here. Okay? Rest up. See you tomorrow.
Bianca had a terrible fracture on one of her legs. We had to fix that. I made an appeal and we went into surgery. Surgery went well, but since then, some things have happened. Her recovery is still ongoing. Have a look at this. This is Bianca.
¿Cómo estáis? How are you?
Very good. Estamos muy bien. Good girl. Very good.
Amparo, Mocha is going to get jealous.
Que lo sepas. Por favor, que no te vea, ¿eh? Ya está ahí.
Here she is, always in front of the camera.
¿Cómo eres? Dorian. Qué crack.
She lets you touch her.
Madre mía.
She's jealous.
These operations take their time. They proceed gradually. It's not a matter of surgery and done as much as we would like it to be. But that's not possible.
Bianca, you look very pretty. I can see you're a bit plumper. But she's scared.
Yes, but we've noticed she's not as frightened as she was at the beginning.
She seems calmer.
She used to be much more nervous, but that's slowly changing.
Poco a poco va soltando.
Eso hay que por segunda intención que crezca.
The tissue around the plate has to grow by secondary healing.
La zona tiene solo piel y placa.
It's an area with very thin skin, so it's normal that this has happened.
Sí, es que además se nota, que es más...
The scab has become necrotic, but the skin seems to be in good condition. Nevertheless, I'll perform a cytology. That tissue is dead.
Divino.
Tranquila.
I'll leave this here for analysis.
Tiene cocos y bacilos.
It has cocci and bacilli. Fortunately, they are few, but since she has a plate to prevent infection and the development of osteomyelitis, we will send it for culture. In the meantime, we will apply an ointment. We'll keep the same antibiotic for now since it's working well. I'll speak with Elena to apply the cream.
Vale. Perfecto.
Elena. Grábale el proceso a Iris del vendaje. ¿Quieres el apósito de
Sí. Sí. Lo tengo ahí. No, hombre.
Ahí los tengo. ¿Quieres más ahí?
The bandage matches perfectly with the Elizabethan collar.
So we're going to take Bianca to the hospital in Benissa. She has a checkup with trauma. They're going to check her leg. So something has happened which is actually quite common. Basically, as there's very little skin on the leg, the suture has split open and the plate is exposed. That's why it's all bandaged up. So we're taking good care of it. They're going to check that out, but it's doing really well. And she's going to get an x-ray to make sure everything else is doing as well too.
Okay. Let's go.
It is ulcerated because it's quite prominent. We can create a kind of donut or ring to distribute the pressure of the bandage better. The bandage exerts pressure in that area, which has caused this ulcer.
The problem is we have a new injury here. The skin is open and the plate is exposed. Okay, and the skin here is suffering a lot. It's a very sensitive skin, and maybe it's going to be open. Okay, we're going to clean it properly.
Because Bianca doesn't have the Achilles tendon, it leaves the heel to be exposed. So putting the bandages around the heel is what has caused this to ulcer. So.
Entonces, pues bueno, además hará crear sones para disminuir la presión.
Now we'll reduce the pressure in that area. We'll place this here and she won't suffer pressure anymore.
Entonces al poner el vendaje ya no sufre presión la punta, que es esta la que está sufriendo presión.
Bueno, pues vamos a ver cómo queda.
Vamos a fijar primero sin apretar.
Aquí está.
This is how the bandage looks now.
Hopefully this will help heal a little quicker.
Okay. Bueno, básicamente,
in the X-ray, everything seems to be perfect. The joint lines of the tarsus have disappeared, and the consolidation is good. There are no radiolucent lines around the screws, and the bone density is optimal. The tibial cortex looks good, meaning everything appears to be in order.
Muy bien.
What you see here, let's not be mistaken, is part of the bandage.
It's the ring we placed to reduce the pressure on the plate and the screws, as well as on the calcaneus, which was receiving a lot of pressure. Normally, the calcaneal tendon is in this area, and not having it, the bandage was putting pressure on the entire calcaneal area, resulting in an ulcer. This should resolve it.
Claro.
y creando una úlcera.
Vale.
Pues con esto solucionado.
Bueno, pero va cicatrizando con segunda intención.
Well, the healing by secondary intention doesn't seem to be bad. I'm not concerned about the exposed plate as long as it's doing well on the inside. The leg seems to be stable.
Yes, moreover, she's putting weight on it very well.
I'm more concerned about the ulcer, as it could cause an infection in the plate.
Y afecte a... Perdona.
I'm sorry if I woke you up.
Pobreta. Venga.
Poor thing, let's go home.
Because of the nature of their injuries, we know when we start, but we don't know when we end. So many things can go wrong in the middle. In this case, Bianca had a bacterial infection. It turned out to be a multi-resistant bacteria, so we've changed the antibiotic a few times. We are having to adjust the whole treating and the whole cleaning process. Anyway, in the end, it's gonna be okay. Bianca is fine. She's stepping on that leg. She doesn't have any issues. She's not in pain. She's surrounded by friends, and she's having a wonderful time at the great house. The moment the skin will cover that plate again completely, she'll be given a clean bill of health, and she'll be able to go to a home. And by the way, if you would like to adopt this amazing dog, please write to me. Tell me everything about you and your animals. Include pictures. Let me see how Bianca will live in your home. And as I always say, don't forget that Bianca today is alive because of you. Please, if you can, donate. Donate towards Bianca's treatment. And very importantly, and I'm gonna emphasize this every day from now on, please, if you can, donate as a recurrent donor. Don't make it a one-off. That just helps us once. But Bianca is gonna be there for a long time, and there are others. We need your constant support. Please, if you can, help us. Donate. Help us continue saving lives like Bianca. Thank you. We have a problem with Bianca. Bianca is a dog that we rescued a few months ago with a terrible fracture. Just look at that. The fracture was open, the bone was exposed, there was infection. We knew it was going to take a long time. We knew it was going to be difficult.
What a disaster. That leg has such a bad fracture. This must be so painful for her. Jairo, we have to take her to the hospital.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we might need to do an arthrodesis to make the leg functional.
But we started anyway. Over the next few months, you have seen the surgeries, the recovery, the rehabilitation. But now there is one final problem, one that we need to fix. We need to go back into surgery. Have a look at this. This is Bianca. A couple of months after her first surgery, Bianca is still unable to properly support her leg. She limps and shows signs of pain. In a few moments, we will find out why this is happening and what we will need to do to fix it.
Now, Constant, please explain what's wrong with how the leg can be moved.
Sí. El vendaje está muy bien hecho. Normalmente, ¿quién nos hace los vendajes?
Ayer lo hizo Ronald.
Este muy bien.
Vale, ¿ves? Ese movimiento.
We should not be able to make this movement. We are going to try to remove all the brown from here. The skin must be completely clean.
Completamente limpia como esto de aquí. Con paciencia. Pero es que esto está... Todo eso es porquería.
All this is exudate. It all needs to be removed.
Todos. No se puede quedar ahí eso.
It cannot stay there because otherwise it can become inflamed, infected, and delay healing.
Pasa la cicatrización y no.
The heel is perfect.
Se vaya solo. El agua caliente lo ablanda, pues después ya no hace falta fritar tanto para
How does it look to you, Constant?
This area here is all healed and this is healing. It's almost done.
¿Sabes? Sí. De hecho, estos puntitos de aquí ya no hacen nada. Sí, no.
The approximation sutures are no longer doing anything, so we can remove them if we want.
Ya no hacen nada. Vale, entonces los podemos incluso quitar si queremos.
And the movement of the heel.
It means that the arthrodesis hasn't consolidated. It should be fixed.
Entonces, los puntitos...
When exactly was this done?
About 2 weeks ago.
The approximation stitches are no longer doing anything. We'll remove them so they don't interfere with the cleaning. I'll discuss it with Antonio to see what solutions we can consider here, and then we will likely need to operate again. We are going to remove the stitches.
Vale, perfecto.
The point of instability occurs here, at this spot.
Este punto de ahí. ¿Vale? A ver.
Do you see the difference?
Yes.
Those of you that follow us, that are loyal members, you know that whenever you start a case, you never know when you're going to finish. This is one of these cases. We need to go back into surgery. We need to fix that leg. The surgery is called arthrodesis, and this should end the problem once and for all. Please, we need your help. Please, if you can, donate. Help us save Bianca. This is a sight hound that is dying to go out running and living a life, and she just can't. Please, if you can, donate. Help us save her. Thank you.
I'll discuss it with Antonio to see what solutions we can consider here, and then we will likely need to operate again.
Okay, I explained that Bianca was rescued a few months ago, that we had fixed her leg, but that something had gone wrong, and that she needs to go into surgery again. It was a really bad fracture. I explained, we showed the videos, everything very clear. Clearly, she needs to go into surgery. All right. Response, come on, Victor. Don't put these headlines. You're such drama. It's not an emergency. Of course it's not an emergency in the sense of there's no nuclear war. Of course, no, your country is not going to be invaded tomorrow. That will be bad. Nothing's happening to your son. or to my son or my daughter, okay. But we have a dog that needs to go into surgery before the weekend because next week the trauma surgeon won't be available, and probably the other week won't be available either. So we need to do it before the weekend. Seriously, what is your problem? Is it so bad that I'm trying to call the attention of the world? We have a situation. Do you know how difficult it is for people to watch a dog video? Why will you choose a dog video when you can choose, I don't know, a politics videos or a fashion video or a drama video about this YouTuber doing this thing, or I don't know, or about whatever? So what can I do to call up your attention and to show you that this is an emergency because we need to go into surgery with Bianca? Good headline. Bianca, true, it's true. When you look at her, okay, her head is not destroyed, there is no blood coming out of everywhere, but it's an emergency. She's in a lot of pain and we need to fix that leg. So please, if you can, watch this video, look at Bianca. She is beautiful. And even if she wasn't beautiful, even if she was the ugliest dog in the world, she would still be suffering. We are an animal rescue group. That's what we do. We save lives. You cannot complain about these too. Seriously, come on. Snowflake. Watch this video. This is Bianca, and she needs to go into surgery. This is an emergency. It has to happen before the weekend. Please donate, help us save her. Now, please, this is Bianca. A couple of months after her first surgery, Bianca is still unable to properly support her leg. She limps and shows signs of pain. In a few moments, we will find out why this is happening and what we will need to do to fix it.
No apoya por eso.
Now, Constant, please explain what's wrong with how the leg can be moved.
Sí. El vendaje está muy bien hecho. Normalmente, ¿quién nos hace los vendajes?
Ayer lo hizo Ronald.
Este muy bien.
Vale, ¿ves? Ese movimiento.
We should not be able to make this movement. We are going to try to remove all the brown from here. The skin must be completely clean.
Completamente limpia como esto de aquí. Con paciencia. Pero es que esto está guapo. Todo eso es porquería.
All this is exudate. It all needs to be removed.
Todos. No se puede quedar ahí eso.
It cannot stay there because otherwise it can become inflamed, infected, and delay healing.
Pasa la cicatrización y no.
The heel is perfect.
Se vaya solo. El agua caliente lo ablanda, pues después ya no hace falta fritar tanto para...
How does it look to you, Constant?
This area here is all healed, and this is healing. It's almost done.
¿Sabes? Sí. De hecho, estos puntitos de aquí ya no hacen nada. Sí, no.
The approximation sutures are no longer doing anything, so we can remove them if we want.
Ya no hacen nada. Vale, entonces los podemos incluso quitar si queremos.
And the movement of the heel.
It means that the arthrodesis hasn't consolidated. It should be fixed. When exactly was this done?
About 2 weeks ago.
The approximation stitches are no longer doing anything. We'll remove them so they don't interfere with the cleaning. I'll discuss it with Antonio to see what solutions we can consider here, and then we will likely need to operate again. We are going to remove the stitches.
Vale, perfecto.
The point of instability occurs here, at this spot. Do you see the difference?
Yes.
As I said, this is an emergency. We need to fix that leg, and it has to happen before the weekend. Please donate. Help us save Bianca. Thank you.
Is she spayed?
No, creo que no. Creo que también faltaba.
We haven't been able to spay her yet due to the urine issue.
Por lo de la orina, ¿te acuerdas? Sí.
She weighs 25 kilos, 500 grams.
Muy bien, ¿eh? Muy bien, guapa.
¡Hala! Las tres igual, vale.
Hello, I'm with Bianca. As you know, she needs to undergo another leg surgery.
Una cirugía de la pata, le vamos a hacer de nuevo artrodesis.
We're going to perform another arthrodesis because the first plate was rejected.
La primera placa. Así que vamos a colocar esta vez la placa en otro lugar.
Therefore, we'll place the plate in a different location to see if we can get Bianca running soon as she deserves.
Como quiere. ¿Eh? ¿Tú quieres correr? ¿Sí?
But not chasing rabbits, eh?
¿Vale? Hola, Antonio.
Hola.
She is a very fragile little dog.
Ay, qué suspiros.
¿Vale?
She's not an easy patient to shave, plus the area is very complex.
How did you find the X-ray you took earlier?
I didn't like it much. She has a bit of tendinitis. We'll see how the bone is.
Vamos a ver qué vemos, ¿no?
What are you doing now?
We are extracting bone marrow from the proximal tibia to graft it onto the tarsus.
Tibia proximal, para injertarla en el tarso.
Her skin is extremely thin. She hardly has any skin.
Tell me how it went.
Explain it to him.
Despite having a very twisted tibia, the plate has been correctly centered and well positioned. This is the other one. It has turned out excellent. Here we have placed a graft that we took from up here. It went very well, and we are very happy with how everything has turned out.
Perfect, thank you. You're awake now. Quite a session, eh? Now rest. See you tomorrow.
It was a 3-hour surgery. And this is why I was saying that we needed your help urgently. This is why I said it was an emergency. This had to happen. 3-hour surgery. Now we begin the period of healing, recuperation, and hopefully she's gonna be okay. I will be keeping you posted. Thank you very much for your help. And don't forget that everything we do is only possible thanks to your help, your donations. Please, if you can, donate. Help us take care of Bianca. Help us take care of all the others. Help us continue saving lives. Thank you. First up is Bianca, who underwent arthrodesis surgery last Friday to help her walk without pain again. In the second part of the video, we'll show you India, who, after suffering from severe pneumonia, is now recovering at our rescue center. Make sure not to miss it.
Hello, Bianca. I haven't seen you for a couple of days. Let's see how your paw is doing. You look well.
Bianca. Qué buena cara. Sí, sí, sí.
This is the second dressing change after her surgery. This spray is to soften the area, making it easier to remove the bandage.
Yes, we usually use saline solution.
As soon as I let her go, she wants to escape. Here we are with Bianca. This is her first post-surgical update. Today we're doing the second dressing change. She has spent a couple of nights at the clinic, and now we're going to perform cold laser therapy to reduce inflammation and help the surgical wound heal and scar better. It will be very beneficial for her. And after this, she will go to the great house to rest there. She's so affectionate. My hand is trembling. Bianca, you look gorgeous. She's eager to leave the vet.
Okay.
While walking, she puts a little weight on her paw. We'll be heading to the great house soon, Bianca.
India and Bianca wouldn't be where they are today if it wasn't because of your help. You're watching these videos, you're sharing the videos, you're telling the world about us and about our rescues, and you're donating. Without you, none of this would be possible. Please, if you can, donate. help us continue saving lives.
It's an animal world out there. Watch the World Animal Awareness Society channel and feel right at home. Come, sit, subscribe, and stay a while.